Hi guys, welcome to javainterviewquestions.com. Today we'll see an SCJP and OCJP tutorial on encapsulation. So the first one is, here we are given a snippet of code, and it is nothing but it's an credit card class, private string card ID, private integer limit, public string owner name. You see here, public void set card information. Here what we are doing is we are setting the card information, string card ID, string owner name, and integer limit. This dot card ID equals to card ID, owner name equal to owner name, this dot limit equals to limit. So here the question is, which is true? The class is fully encapsulated. So and then the next one is, the code demonstrates polymorphism. See, the owner name variables breaks encapsulation. The card ID and limit variables break polymorphism. The set card information methods breaks encapsulation. So if you see here, public class credit card, string ID, integer limit, and string owner name. In this, the question is about, first of all, it's not about the polymorphism, because we don't have any overloading or overriding here. So we can straightforward we can eliminate the option B and option D. Okay, B and D can be directly excluded, and we are left with the only three options, A, D, and E. The class is fully encapsulated, and the card ID, the owner name variable breaks encapsulation, A, C, and the set card information method breaks encapsulation. So we are left with three options, A, C, E. So the first one is, the class is fully encapsulated. So first of all, we need to know about what is encapsulation and what are the rules for the encapsulation. So encapsulation is nothing but wrapping up of data and methods in a single unit called class is called as an encapsulation, so that we are preventing the users from misuse by declaring the variables as private and the methods as public. So this is nothing but the encapsulation, and the rules for the encapsulation are, the variable names or the instance variable name should always be private, should be specified with always be private. You see, card ID private, so, and the card ID integer private, limit private, and the owner name is public. So since this should be private, it is not public, so this class is not fully encapsulated. So we can straightforward eliminate the first option, A. So we are left with the option C and E. So the owner name variable breaks encapsulation, and the set card information method breaks encapsulation. We see, as I have said, the instance variable should be private, and the method should be public. If you see here, the set card information is public, that's correct, but the variable instance variable name should be private, but it is public. So this breaks the encapsulation. So the answer is, the owner name variable breaks encapsulation. So answer is C. To implement tight encapsulation for a class, the instance variable should be private and getAssign method should be public. User can access fields only via methods. That means user can access only the fields of the class via methods. They can't directly access the fields. Hope you guys understand this video. Thanks for watching this video. For more SCJP and OCJP tutorials, subscribe to my videos.